Selamat siang semuanya. Is this in the afternoon now? Yeah, this is in the afternoon. Um, so that's basically saying good afternoon to all of our beautiful listeners, and all of our possibly Indonesian listeners as well. If you're listening to us, and so if you're listening, selamat siang. Terima kasih buat datang kemari dan mendengarkan podcast kita. So, anyway, my name is Wilson, and I got back, I dragged my good old friend back, Billy here.
Hello.
Yes.
I'm definitely not handcuffed.
Oh yeah, that's a good foreshadowing to the film that we're gonna be reviewing today, which is called Fiksi. Or there is an actual direct translation of this called Fiction, which is not very far off from the original title.
What do you mean it's not far off? I thought it's exactly one-to-one translation.
It is a one-to-one translation, but for some people who don't understand like how Indonesian works, the thing is the Indonesian language there's a lot of a lot of words that we actually stole technically from different nations. Dutch,
No.
Portuguese.
We just borrow them.
So that's the new word, huh? Borrowing.
Yeah, you know how the meme goes where, hey, can I borrow your homework just to finish my assignment? Yeah, sure, but just change it so it's not plagiarism, and then new homework.
Okay. So, yes, Fiksi. This movie came out about many.
2008.
Yeah, that's about what, 12 years ago?
14 years ago.
14 years ago.
You
Oh, wow.
illiterate potato.
Sorry. That's 13 years ago. That's directed by Molly Surya. I'm not sure if any one of us here are familiar with him. Sorry. It's a woman. Sorry, it's a woman. So her. I'm sorry if I'm misgendering people. But yes. Oh, apparently this is her very first feature film. I just realized that. Oh wow.
Very well done.
That's pretty impressive.
Wow, this movie is really whack you out of nowhere, isn't it? Because I watched this without any expectation because you told me to, and then I was really uncomfortable. I think sitting through the whole thing.
Because all right. So what happened is that when Billy is watching the film, so the thing is like I stream it to him, and so I streamed the film to Billy. I let him see. But the thing is, at that time when we were both watching it, I'm not really watching the film. I'm just showing it to him. But while I'm doing something else, right? And I can clearly hear in the background, he's just like screaming and just hurling like a snail trying to crawl back to its shell. Oh, you poor. Are you okay? Are you okay now?
I'm okay. To be honest, right, towards the end, I'm not that scared anymore. It's just that I think my imagination went too wild at the start.
Oh.
Yeah, but still, it's a very good slow burn thriller, I guess, psychological thriller, to a degree.
I mean, the thing is that with this also shocked you that this is written by the same guy who made Pengabdi Setan, which is Satan's Slaves.
I won't be surprised. Plus, it's the same guy who also wrote for 𝓟𝓸𝓽𝓪𝓽𝓪 or Revenge is Mine or 𝓟𝓸𝓽𝓪𝓽𝓪. Yeah.
Wait. Is the same writer? No, right?
Think so? Maybe I'll have to double check.
No, it's not. No.
It's not. Okay. But yeah, it's a good movie. How the heck did you find this?
Well, good thing you ask. So what happens is that I went through this website. Okay, I would highly suggest this. If you guys wanted to watch some foreign films on Netflix, But let's say if you live in Australia or you live in, I don't know, freaking Japan or like, you know, bumfuck nowhere, right? Let's say you wanna watch a film from, I don't know, France. You wanna see more of those French extremism, or you wanna see some British films that you have no idea, you've never seen before, right? Better that poshness. You want to experience that posh. You can go to unogs.com. That's UNOGS.com. Is that .com or .net? But anyway, yeah. So that's a website that you can actually see. Well, not see, but just basically to check. Oh, let's say you want to watch, like in this case, Fixie, which is actually available on Netflix, by the way. It's available on Netflix, but it's only in Indonesia and certain Asian countries like Singapore, Malaysia, and yeah, like basically surrounding it. Which kind of sucks because if you're a white guy so you're living in America, you want to watch this, like, yeah, my God, you have to go through a lot of hurdles to go just to get to this. But yeah, it's but and the thing is that when I discovered this on Unox, actually, yeah, I discovered on Unox because actually it popped up in one of the top results, like even like yeah, because it shows up at the first page and the homepage of the list of films that they recommend you to see, and this is like one of them. And I'm thinking, oh, okay, okay, Netflix is recommending me something interesting. Okay, I might actually see this one day, but I never get to actually find the time to do it. Then finally, now I have. So, and the thing is, when I wanted to go see it, I thought I'm gonna be watching a rom-com, or basically like a, you know, it's like this quirky girl, you know, it's she has her own thing is going on. It's maybe a bit antisocial, that kind of thing, and then she just wants to, give some attention to her senpai, or in this case, how do you even call this guy? I don't think it's senpai. It's more of a
basically the pool cleaner.
Yeah. I
mean,
yes,
cleaning her pool.
Yes. Yeah. So I was thinking is one of those oh yeah, she's rich but she's poor, but they're gonna
run away together.
Let's run away together. It's like a Cinderella story, right? I kind of wish like I was seeing that. Boy, was I wrong?
Oh boy, oh jeez.
Oh my God, I was so wrong.
When I listened to heard the title, right?
Yeah.
I had the same thought with you, but I thought they were going to deconstruct it a little bit. It'll be like Don John, where it shows the toxicity of expecting relationship goes like fairy tale.
Yeah.
But, oh boy, we're in it for it. It's completely 180 degree.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh shit. Actually, yeah. I kind of wanna, cause I saw like a kind of a similar film about that, like when a couple like gets together because they say that they get along at first, but eventually when because they get married too quickly, so they don't have time to explore each other like that much, then it falls into like a pretty nasty divorce. Yeah. So yeah. Thanks for recommending me Don John. I did hear a lot of good things about that. So maybe one day. Anyway, so back to Fixie. So that's why I actually wanted to give you that impression of like having that blind expectation coming in, and I think it works. It works very, very well. So what you're feeling is exactly what I'm feeling when I was watching this.
Okay, in the movie, at what point do you realize that something is wrong? Is it during the flashback?
I think. Well, when I was seeing it for the first time, so the parts, I would say the part that maybe started to feel very uncomfortable is when she starts moving in next door to this character. His name is Bari, right? Bari. Because the thing is, Bari at the beginning of the film, right? So we had this character. Her name is Alicia. Okay, that's her real name actually in the movie, Alicia, and she lives in a very prestigious, very upper middle class, like a family. But she also resents her father because her father always goes to work. Classic. story where like the Disney parents never attends like their kids' birthday parties, never really show any kind of affection, and the kids starting to resent them, right? Classic stuff. But so the but Bari one day like he was hired to be her pool cleaner, and and then when she saw him for the first time, it's like it's like love at first sight. Like, oh, okay, I like this guy. He's very
hot.
yes, he's handsome, he's fit, he's also very confident. He's also maybe a little bit naughty on the naughtier side. Okay.
And look at that hair, that
Yes.
flowing mane.
Yes. Kind of wish I kind of wish that I could have that kind of hair, honestly. But no. The thing is that I have really bad experience back in the pandemic of having real long hair, so I never want to do that again. Even though I kind of wish I have that like patience.
I had the exact opposite experience than you, because I actually shaved my entire head. I was bald for 3 months.
No, like that's why I shaved my hair also bald, because I was so sick of having like just like really long hair. So I can only just screw this. I'm gonna cut it off. Okay, back to the story. So the thing is that like one day he wasn't, because the thing is like he's only hired for like a certain period of time, because it was supposed to be someone else's job at that time, but he just basically it's like a substitute. Then when just contract is pretty much done, he just goes back to his his I don't know, neighborhood. He just basically like doesn't work there anymore. And Alicia's like, hey, because she has a mate. Hey mate, where's Bari? I haven't seen him in a while. And then the mate said, well, he's not working for us anymore. Is there anything wrong? Like, no. And I was thinking, oh, that's kind of sweet. And then, after some conversations like back and forth, then he's starting to like ask her driver to go to Bari's is like Bari's is is that even called an accommodation?
No, it's not his accommodation per se, but then I think at that point, right, the maid knows where he work at, because he worked at multiple jobs, and one of the places that he work in is in the food court practically.
Oh right.
So
right,
basically street food vendor, work in a street food vendor, right?
Oh right.
Sorry,
right,
that's
right.
a better term. And then she just waited for him for an entire day, and then when she spotted him, she stalked him to his house.
Yes. That's the exact part of I feel like, okay, this is
it's not the part where she's dreaming about her mother commit suicide while being pregnant right in front of her, and then asks her to kill herself too, because her mother couldn't have the guts to shoot her. Not that one.
No. No, I think I think it's because of the fact that it's things that I have a lot of female friends, right? And they keep on bringing up of like a lot of stories about like, oh yeah, I have like this creep like following me like along, like in this dingy alleyway, like that kind of thing, and I just like started to like run like for my life, that kind of thing. Or oh, I got like this creep like smelling my hair, or like harassing me, that kind of thing. So now seeing a woman doing that, and then I'm thinking, oh, and it makes it even worse that she actually has the guts and the patience to wait the actual whole day just to see him pass by that food stall, right, where she's sitting at. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Right,
and it's even creepier because you usually okay, normal people, right, when they're trying to pass time, they usually okay, this is the 2008. I would even back then, what people would probably do is okay, they're gonna pick up their phone, probably call their friends, right, or probably, I don't know, read a book, I don't know, just doing something, somewhat productive. But no, he's just sitting there and sipping on the exact same what, like orange juice? Is it? Yeah, orange
Yeah.
juice. Yeah, it's like, what the fuck? Oh god.
I wonder if it's the same glass from morning.
Exactly, exactly. So I was like, okay, it's the same. Okay, so that's this. I'm pretty sure it's the same guys in the morning, and I'm thinking, wow, you must be really, really dehydrated at this point, because I don't know. Like it's like so. Yeah, so that's the part where I feel the most uncomfortable. Okay, one of the earliest parts that I feel like, okay, this is I'm in for a ride, huh? Okay.
Like the part where she actually manipulated her way just to
Correct.
actually be able to run away from the house and
Correct.
also live next to the guy. I thought that, oh no, she's in danger, isn't she? Because she's naive. She doesn't know how the outside world
Yeah.
function just because she's this like a princess who's been locked up in the tower.
Yeah.
No, over time I realized she's not in danger. She is the danger.
I am the danger. Walter White should make a cameo here. Like, you're not the danger. I am the danger.
Yeah, and then like because apparently Barry lived with his girlfriend, right? And then
Yeah.
I thought like, oh, okay, is Barry going to cheat on her and then basically manipulate this innocent, apparently innocent
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
looking girl at the
Yeah.
start?
Yeah.
But no, I mean like maybe
I,
maybe I think he's slightly attracted to her, but
uh-huh.
then other I have a feel, I don't know. That's just my interpretation.
Actually, Bayu
Um,
is sorry, Barry. His name is Barry.
yeah,
Barry is a
Barry.
really, really nice guy. Honestly, he's a really, really nice
Yeah,
guy. Like,
he's
wow.
a really nice guy, but
Yeah.
part of me wonder if it's a bit attracted. But then I think based off on his action afterward, he has a moment of weakness, but I think mostly is nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
other
Yeah.
than
Yeah.
the fact that he steals a few shit, but
No one's perfect.
they
No one's
yeah,
perfect. Yeah.
nobody's perfect. And then he starts showing Mia around, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
In the apartment complex, just to
Mm.
see what kind of people there are, and even
Mm.
showing this shadier side of things. Where the prostitution and
Mm. Mm.
no offense, but where the homosexuals live, just because this is Indonesia after all, right?
Yep.
Where
Yep.
it's very frowned upon. Although I think he's actually somewhat, open-minded about it. And I
Mm.
think Mia is also open-minded about it. No, actually, yeah. Right. So, shall we start talking about how Mia, basically, it's Alicia's fake name, right? Mia started to experiment with people around her.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
And that. So the thing is that, okay, if you're uncomfortable of seeing somebody actually manipulating other people, yeah, this is definitely not gonna be the movie that you might want to see, because even I myself, I do kind of enjoy in a certain way to see this kind of film, but even this one is also like kind of already pulling some of like the strings. I don't know.
Yeah. Actually, that's the thing, though, right? Basically, her first quote unquote experiment, right? This is before she found out the purpose of her doing this, but she knows this guy from
Mhm.
Barry, right? She knows this guy who live above her,
Mhm.
who's apparently having a relationship with his own father, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And then part of me wonder, right? Is she supposed to not understand that incestuous relationship bad or not? Because the thing is, Bar is the one who say like, wait, are they bad because they're gay? No, it's because they're son and father.
Mm, 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 mm.
You actually, that's the thing. At that point, I'm a bit unsure what's the motivation of manipulating this guy. So basically, what she did, right? She helped this guy with his uni assignment,
Yes.
and then she snuck out his phone, find his mother's phone number, right?
Yes, yes.
And then actually
Oh my
let her
god.
know
Yeah, yeah.
that her husband and her son are having a relationship, like
Yes.
romantic relationship.
Correct.
Yeah. Oh boy, and holy crap! And then she attended the party because wait, was she invited? I think she was invited, right?
I mean,
Or did she just?
I don't think it matters because the thing is like even because the door is technically already open like there, you know,
Yeah.
like open wide. So I think they can just invite anybody in.
Yeah, and then the mother came up and shot the dad, right?
Yes, yes, she shot
I'm like,
that.
holy crap, that just came out of nowhere, right? I thought like they're going to have an argument or something because the way the camera framed it, right? It's happening in the background while she's busy talking with another party goer, right?
Yeah.
It's like I thought okay, this is going to be an argument, but of course they had to go for the shock factor, right? Just getting shot right there and then.
Whew. Yeah.
Yeah, I still don't understand her motivation at that point. Like, why did she do that?
So we had to have this kind of this discussion as well after we watched it, and then so now I come to the conclusion where okay, so there's two ways you can there's multiple ways you can look at this. There's one way which is okay, you can look at her as okay, she's just that crazy, right? She technically is suffering from what's now what we today call it as antisocial disorder. Okay, so yeah, a while back you usually call it, oh, you're a psychopath, you're a sociopath. Now we have a problem, like, you know, a more PC term called antisocial disorder. But yeah, I mean you get my point. So you can look at her as like this person suffering from a disorder that don't really understand like human empathy, and you know just does her own thing, that even we might even as much as we want to think that she has a specific reason, she probably don't, and she just does it anyway because, you know, like, why not? Or she just does it for fun. Or you can look at it which is like, okay, so what I'm thinking now is she's doing it because so here's the thing. I'm surprised we also haven't like touched upon like Barry's is a what is this called, like not novel, or like a yeah, he's writing like a novel like on his computer.
Oh, but that's
spare
happening
time.
late. Okay, go on.
Well, what's happening later, but it's actually like a pretty huge integral part of the whole plot. So as soon as she knew that, actually no, I think when they reveal that he is like writing like during spare time, I think it's pretty early. But anyway, so when oh yeah, by the way, we also forgot to mention that Alicia's, she also has she uses she uses a fake name to basically just get away with like everything here. Her
I did mention that.
her fake name. Oh, you did? Okay, never mind. Sorry.
No, actually, she didn't use fake name to get away from everything. She kept introducing herself as Mia, her actual fake name, right?
Yeah.
Which technically, if she gets caught red-handed, right, she's still in trouble because everyone knows that she lived there. The thing is, it's just that she used the fake name to distance herself from her original self that lived in that fancy house, right? So Barry doesn't know who she is. Yeah.
True. So yeah, so back to the part that yes. So the thing is like Mia. Sorry, what am I gonna say again? Yeah, so you can look at it as well as, okay, so Mia has a certain motive to basically create all of these horrible events just so that Barry has something to put into his novel, which is actually kind of the case, which happens like around at the end. So yeah, so like that's also like how I think as well, because the things that, okay, so because even during also my spare time, I also like to get just to kind of understand like how these people who kind of really empathize, like how they think, and I kind of realized that they the way they think, it's kind of closer to robots. So they just think like very systematically. So okay, if this kind of happened, okay, so why not we do this? Oh, is that there's an ethical issue? Oh, I don't give a shit about ethics because I kind of empathize, right? So they're just gonna do it anyway, like that kind of thing. So
well, I do agree, right?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Well, I do agree that she wants Barry to be happy in her definition, right?
Yeah.
By keep writing the novel. I think it's only after this particular event where Barry's girlfriend Renta, right, actually mentioned that Barry starts writing like crazy if there's tragedy around, which actually wasn't brought up. I mean, it was brought up that he wrote a novel, but you don't know that he get inspiration from tragedy at that point. But who knows? Maybe Mia, being a person she is, whatever she is, she probably can see something that we normal people cannot see.
Well, the thing is that
Maybe?
also she I mean, I don't know, like, because in my head, like, it's just like something's itching that I'm pretty sure she probably knows that she like he gets inspiration by this. But the thing is that I think his girlfriend told her about that. I think it just confirms that, okay, my speculation is correct. That this is how he got inspiration. Then she just keeps doing it and doing it and doing it. So I think that's yeah. Get it?
Now you mentioned it right.
Mm.
I just remember Barry actually mentioned that he write his book based on the people who are living in that apartment complex because there's so
Exactly.
many of them. But
Exactly.
then because there's no definition, no definite conclusion happening around them, so
Yeah.
that's why you need to add conclusion for these people, which is
Yeah.
i.e. dying.
Yeah.
Okay, now it makes sense. Yeah, good point. Good point. But yeah, but holy crap! And then she's. Do you think she's pretending, being shocked of the death, or
Was
she's
she
actually
ever?
shocked?
Wait, was she ever shocked? I don't think so.
I mean, she has this blank stare all the way till she get back to her room. Remember, after the mother
Oh,
was killed. Yeah, was it?
I
Probably she was
think
shocked,
I
but not
think
to a degree that we think as normal. You know.
I have a feeling. I don't think she's actually shocked, as in deep down inside her. I don't think she's actually shocked. I think it's just that she just had a blank stare, just to kind of, well, okay, maybe because like the first thing is she has a blank stare. Even without even not getting shocked, she has that blank stare, or and I think it also kind of fits with the narrative where, yeah, oh, the tragedy happened, and then when people seeing her, like, oh, she has a blank stare, oh, maybe she is in shock, so I think it kind of works both ways. I don't know.
Perhaps that yeah, maybe you're right. It's from she's probably trying to manipulate the people around her to
Yes.
think that she's also a victim for witnessing that. But at the same time, I think she's also legitimately surprised that the mother will just sorry, the wife will shoot the husband dead.
She's like,
Yeah.
damn, mom, I didn't expect you to bring a gun.
Oh, okay. Just like, okay, yeah, that's a bit too far, but you know what? Hey, that works out, I guess. And then, yeah, and then she manipulate Barry to basically sleep with her, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Using
Oh
her
yes.
trauma.
Oh yeah, yeah. Sure. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
that's messed up. That's very messed up. Actually, you saw
Yes.
Barry about to leave Yutan, right? And then she dragged him back in.
Yes. 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 Oh god. Oh yeah. Also,
All right,
do you wanna talk about this?
yeah, let's go. Let's
Oh
go.
my
Let's go all in. This is a horror thriller, right? So
fuck.
why not?
Because the thing is, that I think at this point we're just for like so many contacts, yeah, so many content to our audience. But
That's
anyway,
That's why I put spoiler
yeah,
in the description.
nah, never mind, never mind. So
Oh, really?
here, uh, okay, I'm pretty sure if you are living, okay, in some sort of complex when there's a lot of oh yeah, a lot of university students, a lot of youths living in your surroundings.
Couples.
Yeah, especially couples like living next door. You might hear a lot of lots of wrestling going on, right? Very aggressive wrestling. But would you what's the word? Even I myself, I don't really wanna say this, but anyway, screw it. Would you like to have a little, tease? So you just place your ear onto the wall and listen to the couple wrestling next door.
And
And
then
while
you
yes,
practice wrestling yourself
yeah,
down there.
yeah. So like, oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, after all, he's the guy that you like, right?
Exactly. But the thing is that okay. The thing is okay. Look, bro. He already has a girlfriend. Just leave them the fuck alone.
Mm.
Oh my god.
But I'm doing this for his benefit, you know? I'm giving him inspiration. I'm making this tragedy.
Oh. Oh. Oh god. Okay. I do know that it's like this shit happens a lot in anime and manga.
I'm sorry, what?
Uh. Yeah. I mean, you didn't brought that up. Remember last
It's
time.
only one anime.
Well, there's only one anime, but also keep in mind. So imagine that, okay, there's one that you know. I'm pretty sure there's multiple that already exist out there that we have no idea about.
Hey,
And
hey,
it's
hey,
and it's
ever
and
since
it's and it's best we have no idea, no curiosity to check them out. Because the less I know, the better.
all right, anyway, all right, anyway,
Yeah.
yeah, that's so uncomfortable. But
Mhm.
seriously though, at this point, I thought like she's going to because I think Bar mentioned about drug usage a few times, um and also you know living somewhat of a in this shady building. But
Huh?
yeah, holy crap! I really thought Alicia or Mia get going to have bad influence, not the other way around. I mean, I think at this point it's already cement her as being the asshole here, being the bitch. Right, and then and then for her next victim, she killed a bunch of cats, right? Which caused
Oh
the
fuck
yeah,
yeah.
she lured the cat lady away from her apartment, and then
Mm.
she snuck in, kill all the cats, and then the cat lady in despair kill herself. And more inspiration for you, Bari. Although I think honestly, Bari is actually very smart compared to
Oh
most
yeah.
other horror film victim,
Oh yeah.
because
He
he
actually
figured
like
out that something's
figure out
wrong, right?
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, okay. Finally somebody who actually has a brain.
This is your second time near someone who's dead or something.
Mm, mm, mm,
Yeah.
mm.
Yeah. He's like, I don't have a proof, but I just feel something is wrong or something, right?
Mia, where were you when this happened? Shouldn't you be in your room? You know, and
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, I was outside like buying groceries. Like, huh, very convenient indeed, huh?
Mm.
So after that incident happened, and then now you're here. Something is not right. Like, can I just can you just get over? I wanna go back to my room, please. Like, hey, no. Answer the question. Like, no, I need to go back to my room. Would you please give me some space? Like, all right, lady, catch you next time. And that next time, mm,
And yeah,
probably,
and that next time, right? He actually confessed that he's cheating on Brenda, right? His girlfriend. I mean, they had a
yeah.
fight, which is okay, but then I think that honestly is like, oh yeah, he's actually care about her. He is nice, even though maybe not the smartest move at that point of time, but you know, honesty is very valuable, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then things keep going downhill from there.
Yep, especially about the ending.
Right.
Oh boy.
Because Renta, in her parting words, just say, I want you to be happy. Just finish your damn book, even though I never cared about it before. That's her last note. Wow, just really nice. Come on, Barry, finish the book because
Well,
Mia.
well,
I mean,
well,
Renta
well,
wants you to finish the book, right?
well. Turns out at the end is a plot twist where that's not actually Renta saying like writing that, it's Mia posing as Renta. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh boy, just fucking lovely.
Oh god,
You know, I really
Mr. Joko Anwar, you are one fucked up man. One sick, twisted individual. You and your friend. What's her name? Maldi Surya. Yeah. You both are really fucked up. Then.
to be completely honest with you, right? Because in this story, Renta actually got kidnapped. Basically, she got bonked at her head from behind, and then got tied to a pipe in the ninth floor. Where Barry mentioned that's where the ghosts of the burned building lies around. At least that's what they said, right? I
Yes.
thought there'll be symbolism or something that she's going to become the ghost. Can you imagine, like her screaming for help? makes all the people who live downstairs scared to go up because
Oh.
of all the gossip. Honestly, that's what
Oh
I thought.
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Or that she was already killed, and then we just have Barry finding her dead corpse upstairs. But I think it's the story goes this way just to have a happy ending because she's kidnapped, so is she going to get rescued?
I
Probably.
want to bet that she actually is still alive. She's just unconscious. I really, really hope that's the case. I
I'm
really,
sorry.
really, really hope that's the
Oh, when
case.
you were watching,
What?
hang on. What do you mean? You're really hoping that's the case?
I hope that, okay, because at the end, so Renta was it being like tied up, right, to like some sort of pole
Yeah, and then she
at
got
the top of the
rescued,
floor.
right?
She got rescued. And so I was hoping the fact that, okay, she's just unconscious and she gets rescued, and and then it should be fine, because the literal last scene, you can see Barry and Renta, yeah, just being a
They
normal
get back
couple,
together,
get back
and then
together. Yeah.
Barry finished his book. Thank you, Mia, and
Eh.
thank you all those dead people who give me fucked up inspiration.
Thank you, dead people. My God.
No, have you? I mean, like, you actually get to hear the excerpt of one of his story, right? Based off on one of the victims. That story is
Yes.
fucked, man.
Yes. Oh
I don't want to
God.
read that before I go to sleep.
I wonder if that book actually exists, though, as in, in the movies universe it does exist, but I'm wondering if they actually publish it like, for it, just for, it's like to make this story a little bit more, blurring the lines of fiction and reality.
Oh wow, they'll be mad lad if they actually pull that off. But the thing is, in the movie, there's only 3 victims, right?
Yeah.
That fuel Barry's inspiration. I think if they want to make a full-on book, probably they have to add more victims. Can you imagine? There's actually time skip that happened in the film, but it's never shown. And Renta has been stuck upstairs for many months.
Oh God. God.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah. Speaking of fiction and reality, we haven't brought up about like the, because this is so I think it's either Joko Anwar or like Surya herself, like brought up about the fact that they got inspired by Alice in Wonderland, and what the whole framework of this film is. They wanted to make an Alice in Wonderland story, but kind of inverted that. So it's not the kind of Alice in Wonderland that I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with this game called Alice in Madness Returns. It's a very really really good game. I'm also like playing it now. So it's not about Alice actually is on meds, or in this case she's off her meds, and like all this shit is like going on in her head, right? So she's actually have like a mental disorder. But here is more on the fact that Alice goes into her, well not her, but she goes into this quote unquote Wonderland. But in this case, it's not about her exploring Wonderland and learn and becoming a better person, but she explores Wonderland, learns about it, and kind of makes the worst out of it.
I'm just wondering, do you think Barry in this film, right, he's basically symbolically he's the white rabbit, right?
Oh yeah, you're
Because
right. Shit. Yeah, you're right.
because he was shown in the mansion, and then he got away somewhat, and then he also stole one of the rabbit statue.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if it's symbolically mean that when Mia brought her other bunch of rabbit statue, right? Is it basically mean that in a way that it's her other victim? I don't know. Well, actually, it's never shown that she killed anybody else at that point. Although, I mean, she did witness her mother commit suicide with her baby sister inside her. So who knows? There's two.
Boy.
Layers. Yeah, and yeah, exactly right. Because she's in a different world from what she's used to, which is basically the low class Wonderland.
Low class
Yeah.
Wonderland.
Well, I'm sorry. I have no idea how else to describe it. It's just because it's a much lower, a poorer area. per se. But the people there are happy, right? Even though they do shady things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure much happier than Mia herself, but yeah, sure.
And then they keep throwing this arc word there. Everything happened for a reason. I still don't get what that means towards the end. Does it mean that because her mother keeps saying that even in her dreams, and she stated herself, like, does it mean that she did all that killing to make Barry happy? Is her sacrifice is part of the things that happen because she killed herself, right? She fly away.
Oh yeah. Yeah, about that, like everything everything what the everything happens for a reason. Like that kind of quote has been thrown around in the film. I think for now I'm not too sure myself what that's supposed to mean, because yeah,
maybe it didn't play out very well.
Well, unless if I'm trying to pull up something, like trying to like stretch it to a certain degree that like I mentioned before, there's a yeah, so Mia is trying to do all these things to basically give Bayu, like sorry, give Barry the inspiration to write all these tragedies. So I think that you can also interpret that way, like, oh yeah, she does all these things because she has a reason to do it, because she sims for Barry, and she also wants Barry to finish his book, that kind of thing. So that's also technically a reason. It's technically a motive, right? But I think beyond that, I can't really think of any other ways. I don't know.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah. Oh man, oh yeah. So the cast of this film. So the main actress, right, who played Mia, or Alicia, her like the character's real name, Lady Cheryl. She was also in another film that we actually reviewed a while back. Seperti Dendam apa?
Seperti dendam, rindu harus dibayar dengan tuntas.
Yes, that one. Damn.
You know, every time I say the title, I have to say it like Roma Irama.
Yes. Yeah, but the thing is that I was thinking, man, you are one interesting person. you're one interesting person. Because the thing is that I guess I tried to check like her track record, and she usually does these kinds of films. Yeah. So that technically these kinds of films are kind of around her alley, like her comfort zone. Just oh wow. Yeah,
a very interesting person. I would like to have a tea with her, just have a lunch and just have an interview with her.
Oh, good God.
Oh boy. So,
I think the only kind of like quote unquote normal film that she's been in, like okay, so she's actually been in like an actual like normal rom-com, right? It's called What's Up with apa ada dengan cinta, which is in English it's called What's Up with cinta, right?
With love.
Well, love is the direct translation, but the thing is that they want to keep it, because like Cinta actually is the character's name, right? So that's why they want to keep that. Yeah. So she actually plays like one of like her classmates, and I think that's like the only normal movie that she's been in. And then after that, she's like, I'm gonna go into the more extremist parts of Indonesian cinema, because why the fuck not?
Everything happens for a reason too, right? In the other movie, because she practically sacrificed her life outside of jail just to exact revenge for Ajo.
I don't want to talk about that, man. I don't want to talk about that again.
Oh boy.
Maybe one day we might actually talk about What's Up with Cinta. Maybe.
Who knows?
Yes. Because I just really need a palate cleanser now. Oh.
I don't know why it just popped up in my mind, but I just realized that the third victim, right, the old man who's not living inside his apartment because it was given to him by the building management as a compensation for his house, who used to be in the land where the building is now, was burned down, and then he thinks that there's a conspiracy, right, that his building was burned down by someone, not by accident.
Oof.
Yeah, and then when the story actually transitioned to Barry's writing, I just realized the story is so sad. Basically, how he gets he's disappointing everyone else, and then he thought that only his daughter can accept him for who he is. But even his daughter also, disappointed in him, and so he's thinking about accountability about suicide. But then the writing is something that I feel like it's something that I might have read when I was a kid because of Indonesian literature class, where my teacher makes me read all this depressing shit.
That's okay. My English teacher asked me to read like Fahrenheit 451, Animal Farm. What else?
1984.
1984. Yes.
And then, if you think about it, right, Julius Caesar is freaking tragic.
Oh yeah. What's that? And then there's also another one that I think I also kind of wanted to read, but I never really get to finish it. It's called 1,000 Years Under the Sea, something.
1,000 League Under the Sea.
It's written by Julius Verne. It's written by Julius
10,000 League
Verne.
Under the Sea.
Yes, that one. Yeah.
Wait, I thought that's a normal adventure. It's not something some depressing literature or something.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's a fun book. It's all about adventure.
Oh, like Star Trek?
No.
Not the new Star Trek, but you know which one I'm talking about.
Do you know there's actually an Alice in Wonderland episode in the original series? I'm not joking. So basically, Uhura, and then Uhura, Sulu, and I think Chekhov. No, I think it's Kirk. They went down this planet just to investigate, and then they saw a man in a white rabbit suit jumping out. Oh, I'm late, and like they go, what the heck is that? We have to go investigate. But then I didn't actually finish the episode.
All right, let's wrap things up because I think we're running out of time. Any final thoughts about Fixie?
Highly, I'll say if you're into, I mean, I suppose we already twist the plot. I mean, no, reveal the plot twist to you. But I still highly recommend it.
And even also from me, even after we spoil it, I still recommend you to watch it because it's nothing compared to when you actually experience it firsthand.
Cinematography is really good.
Oh yeah. Cinematography is very good. I like also the color palette that they use is really they color graded like meticulously very, very well. There's a lot of red tones that's actually like very present like throughout, and actually especially Mia's dress, like her red dress, I think it's also kind of like symbolic where because it looks like she's dressed up as the Alice in Wonderland character, like Alice herself, but it's usually
like a doll, right?
It was usually in red. Okay, I think that's also kind of some symbolic with like so she's kind of like Alice, but not Alice, because I think the red is supposed to symbolize like the blood and like how messed up like this character, like this version of Alice is like compared to like the original, because the original is from like at least the Disney version that we're familiar with is dressed in blue and white, right? So it's kind of like innocent. This is more of a like the complete opposite spectrum of it.
Or don't you mean the blood that Mia shed?
Okay, all right. So, okay, so I would give this. Oh man, maybe it might even shock some people. I would give this like an 8.5. It's fucking great. Yeah, it's one of the. It's actually I would even say like one of the better thrillers from like outside of Hollywood at least. I haven't really seen like a lot, but this is really, really good. Up there with Midsummer. Yeah, it's up there with Midsummer. Like I'm being serious. If you want to get uncomfortable, go watch this. Highly recommend it. How about you? How much would you rate this?
I'll give it an 8 though. Yeah, highly recommend it if you're into being on the on the edge of the seat. Not really. It's not tense per se, but then As
hurl
you're watching it,
hurl
you
back
know there's a lot of things that's going wrong later. You just don't know what it is.
hurl back
And sometimes it's
to
actually proven worse.
hurl back into your snail's shell because you're so uncomfortable on what you're seeing. Or maybe your turtle, you just want to crawl back to your, you know, to like, yeah, I was like, boop. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, I mean you get what I mean. Unless you don't know what the turtle looks like, then that's your problem. Okay, so next episode we actually can be seeing an actual wholesome film. Well, hopefully wholesome. I don't have any idea about this, to be honest.
Requiem of a Dream.
No. No, even though I like the movie as well. But anyway, A Girl Who Leapt Through Time. It's an anime.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yep.
It's gonna be wholesome.
Oh, really? Wait, have you seen it? Have you seen it before or no?
Never, but I heard a lot of people talk about it. Oh well.
Okay. Yeah, because we reviewed Bella at that time, and this is like the same director who did this. It was one of his older films. So yeah, I can't wait to have some joy back in my life, because oh man, thanks Netflix for recommending me a fucked up film, but yeah, but still thank you for recommending a fucked up film. Oh yeah, before we go, where can they find us, Billy?
Y'all can find us on Podbean, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and Amazon Podcasts or Amazon Music. I think. But we're mainly operating on YouTube. You can check us on our social too, on Instagram and TikTok. You know we have TikTok and Facebook.
All right. So I guess that's it then. So see you guys next time.
Bye-bye.